Back again for one last live stream for the night. Posting it up on my Facebook now. I've already shared it on Twitter and Instagram. This is the first time I've ever done an online game. Live stream, sorry. Like, not the first time I've played a game online, but the first time playing a game online during a live stream. This is Trove. Trove. And its art style is similar to that of Minecraft, as you can see. However, this one has more of an MMORPG as opposed to like a survival game. Now, I love Trove a lot. Hang on, let me adjust my screen here. There, that works better. So I love Trove a lot. I used to play it on PC originally, in the early days of the game, and now I'm playing it on my PS4. But the one thing I'm not happy about is the fact that Trove was, or when I was playing Trove back on the PC days, I had some friends that I played with, and we'd create our own. You can create your own club worlds and essentially like an equivalent of a guild, but you have your own customizable world dedicated to you and your friends. We had one of those. That was our group. Actually, the people who invited me to play the game made it, and then I joined it and contributed a little bit as well. And then I saved up some in-game currency and made my own. Well, I've taken a long break, a couple of years break from playing the game, and started playing it on PS4, only to find out that a lot of that stuff has been deleted. Either just over time, non-use. I'm not sure what all the reasons are, but it's not there anymore. The only thing, and the other thing that kind of upset me about this is that I had a good handful of various character classes, like at least 4 or 5 of them. Now, with the way that things have been reduced and changed, even this homeworld here has changed. I only have 2 of my classes, and they're not even where they were whenever I left the game. So I'm a little salty about that, I'm not gonna lie. But the game is still a lot of fun, and I can rebuild. I can come back from it, and that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Right now I'm just kind of looking at what I've got. You collect various things. There we go. You collect various things, and you have different items that you can use, and you can build and make your own worlds, as well as just having personal things to use while you're exploring. There may be some lagging whenever I go into the world here, because I was experiencing that even before streaming. The most lag is usually at this point, which maybe it won't do it. Nope, it's already lagging. Maybe it won't be too bad. If it lags a lot, then I'll kind of cut the stream a little short. I want to show this game off because I actually do enjoy playing the game. Excuse me. I enjoyed playing the game. I was just a little upset about how things played out. That's alright. I've got a mount, which is nice. That's not what I meant to do. I'm still getting used to playing it on console versus PC. This is my base character, a knight, which I've customized. I've added crowns and stuff like that to his appearance. But the knight was my first character, and thankfully I think they kind of nerfed him in terms of like reducing his level, but they didn't delete him like they did with a lot of my characters. what I will do is I will switch. I'll show you my characters, and I'll switch them around a bit. So class select. Like what I had, I didn't have the Vanguardian, didn't have a Dino Tamer, or that, but I did have a Lunar Lancer, which I don't have anymore. I did have a Revenant, which I don't have anymore. I did not have the Tomb Raiser, which I actually got this time around, or the Boomeranger. I did have a Gunslinger, which I still have. I think I may have had a Neon Ninja, but I'm not sure. I know that I was definitely in the works of getting one if I didn't have one already. Did not have the Candy Barbarian or Face Trickster. Didn't have that. Didn't have that. I did have a Pirate. And so, you know, I did have quite a few classes, and now I have 3, which is fine. I'm actually going to go to my weakest class, which is the Tomb Raiser, the Magic class. And this is what the costume looks like as of right now. I got my mount, which for this one I'm using kind of a Rainbow Nimbus. In the game, you do find these spots where you can build a cornerstone. It's like a temporary house where you can heal, you can redo your equipment, you can even build it the way you want to build it. I'm trying to build mine similar to like a castle style. You have a healing station, you've got places where you can customize things, store a loot you collect. So this is a level 4 Tomb Raiser. My Knight is a level 10. My Gunslinger I think is an 8. Not 100% sure on that one. But yeah, much like in Minecraft, you can build things. However, there's a separate mode for it. Case in point, you go into this mode, and this is where you build and you craft and do what you need to do. Put down. I want to do camouflage. There we go. This is what I want to do. There we go. Sorry, I'm weird on how picky I get about certain things. Now with the cool thing about this is that, let's say you find a better weapon but you like the look of a certain item, you can switch it back out. Like let's say I get, you know, a more powerful staff but I want to keep the same duck mask, or what am I saying, staff, sorry. Let's say I get a more powerful mask but I want to keep this duck mask design. You can choose to keep that design. There are ways you can keep the design but have the perks of the item that you're actually equipping, which is handy. Alright. We're going to farm a little bit here and just kind of level up. What I'm working on is basically I'm going to work on getting my own club world again. The nice thing is you don't have to be a part of a group in order to have a club world. It's just a nice little perk that you can have for when you do have friends that join you. Why are we doing that? What is it? That's weird. Getting a weird pop-up. Anyway. So Club World, what I need is to build this. A club card. And I still got a ways to go. Believe it or not, the golden souls are going to be what takes me the longest. I know a place where I can kind of quasi-farm them. But for right now, I'm wanting to level up my Tomb Raiser so that I can take him into some of the higher level worlds, because there's various tiers. If you saw on the map there, I just went to the lowest level one, which is designed primarily for level 1 through 3 players. So what's interesting is there's a number of biomes, and the biomes have various themes. They have different perks, their own ups and downs. Like this one, obviously like a kind of a fantasy, wilderness biome. Every once in a while you get some gear. One of the things you will encounter in this game are shadow have shadow knights, which will spawn periodically, and it's kind of like its own boss. And depending on your level and what level of the world you're in, that can potentially be a problem. Like as of right now, if I encounter any of them, I'll just switch to my knight and they'll be done with it. Okay. Apparently I just kind of stumbled over a dungeon that someone else was working on, which is not really how I roll, but I mean, I'll collect the loot. If you're within range of a dungeon being worked on, you can gain the perks of it. Now, that doesn't mean that I took the loot from somebody else. Everybody gets their own loot. So that person still got their loot, and then I got some loot just for being in the area. Yeah, there's different biomes. If I push the map, which is this one, I can see the biomes of the area. Like right now, I'm in this medieval forest one. There's Pleasant Hill or Peaceful Hill. Those are the darker green ones. Those are ones that there are generally no enemies in, so it's a safe place. The yellow ones are usually sand and I believe they're part of the island theme that go along with the water. There's an undead themed one called Cursed Valley, Cursed Vale or something like that. There's a Fairy Fae one. Usually if I'm going to go hunting for things, I go down to these areas and I use my bombs, because the bombs will blow up parts, and the way that you collect colored blocks to build with, you just mine them. And you can mine them using bombs, you can mine them in build mode. I prefer bombs because they're a lot faster. There's a class, I can't remember which one it is, but there's a class that actually makes their own bombs. And if I remember right, I believe they make them faster than a normal player can craft them. Alright, but yeah, if you're looking for like golden souls, which is what I'm looking for to build my thing, underground areas is the best place to look. It's not always a guarantee, but it's your best bet. Alright, so apparently I'm having a little bit of issue getting up there. So what I'll do, I will make a path. That's how I deal with that problem. Sometimes I forget myself. Now I have other abilities, and this class, honestly, I'm not playing him the way he's supposed to be played. Like I can zap things, yeah, sure, no problem. technically the way this thing is supposed to be played is I should be summoning undead creatures to do my bidding. Very much he's a necromancer. I'll give you kind of a like, case in point. I just summoned him. Anytime you beat a boss, you'll get a chest which has your items in it. Sorry, I got kind of quiet there. I was focusing on the thing. And then after you beat it, there's always a portal to take you back to where you were originally. You know, it's weird. I'm not a fan of spiders. But I don't mind the spiders in this game. Like they don't. I really don't pay them that much mind. Alright, I'm gonna go to a higher level one so I can level this guy up faster. So what you do is you can teleport back to homeworld and then go into another portal, or go into the portal menu again and transport to another level world, and each level world adds more biomes. And there's various mounts. Alright, so this is the one we were at. So it's recommended 4 to 5. Permafrost, which is a nice themed one. Cursed Veil, which is the undead one I mentioned. Recommended 6 to 7. We'll go here. See, now it's not lagging too bad at the map. It largely bases it on like how busy the traffic is. Okay, so here's Permafrost. And right off the bat, there's a place right in front of me. Now, if I want to be cheap about it, I can easily just bypass, like, going through a dungeon, if I wanted to. And by, oof. And by that I mean I can use my bombs to get around things. Yeah. I'm not gonna be a complete douche about it. Okay, this is a Cursed Skull one. Cursed Skull dungeons means that you have to activate this thing over here, and it'll give you usually like 3 rounds of enemies. 3 waves you have to fight. I'm not doing that well. Yeah, I'm not. Oop, yeah, I am. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. I was starting to think I wasn't taking that much damage, but I actually am getting my butt kicked. Now eventually the my little minions, they do die on their own. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Playing very poorly at Trove's what we're doing here. Oh lordy. Sorry if I get a little quiet. I'm focused on not dying. Yeah. Oh, but... Ah, I see. Thank you for that. Thank you. I knew I could do that. I just, like, I'm fairly new to this particular class. I actually just got it a couple days ago. So thank you for that. Alright. Now I'm level 5. Try to get at least another level with this dude. There we go. Come on, friendo. Much easier. Alright. Let's scale this. Now I need to check my gear because I probably got some better stuff. Let's see. Slightly slower attack speed, but health and movement speed's better. That's a rare. Rare. Max health goes down. I know that with each class, there's the certain things that are better. Like certain classes, you want to have really high health. Certain classes, you want to have really high magic damage or stuff like that. You know, like any other class, like any other game, RPG. I'm not 100% sure. I would imagine that's mostly like magic and probably energy regen or magic regen. That's what I'm looking for. This one would probably be good. It takes a hit on my maximum health though. That's my one concern. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to risk getting messed over that way. Let's see here. Five crit chance. I'll go with this one. And that one. Made up regretting it. Not really a melee fighter, so crit's not that big of a deal. Okay. I think I'm alright now. Alright. So, let's move on. I don't want to go to any of the big ones by myself. If I had people... If I had my friends that I used to play with, if we were still a group and still did this together, it'd be a different story. Sorry, hang on a second, let me get to a good spot where I'm not being messed up on. I think it'll be okay here for a second. Attack speed and physical attacks are nothing you need to concern yourself with. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Thanks for the help, friend. Okay. Let's see. I just get. Well, I don't need anything. Okay. Back. That's right, you run them off. We'll go back to mainland. Cruise on my little cloud. There we go. Oh, that's laggy. Okay. 6 to 7. Usually when I do my farming for stuff, for like a lot of my mining, looking into caverns, I go to this place. They got some really good undergrounds. But then again, like I said, I've been kind of away for a while, so I know there's a lot of changes that have happened. But we're gonna go here, so I keep working on my dude. Hi there, Gunslinger. Goodbye, Gunslinger. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. This is a lot for what I'm looking for. Oh. If it wasn't already painfully obvious, my primary classes and styles usually go towards melee ones like my... Why did I throw that out? Okay, my main class is actually the knight. Really, dude? Anyway. So... anytime I switch to using like a magic class, especially in games like this, it always takes me some getting used to, especially trying to figure out what works best. There we go. Hello. Sounds like somebody's having a party down there. I want to join. I wanted to do a thing. Hope I wasn't interrupting you too much. Ooh. That dude's trying to put some wallop on his punches. Was not even paying attention to how badly I was getting messed up over there. Could you not, though? Why is everyone gotta be such a hater? Oh no. Gunslinger, if you're trying to tank, I would have to advise against it. Oh shit, I forgot to restock my potions. I'm going to build my cornerstone, because I am going to get messed up. Wait a second. Oh, weird. What sorcery is this? Get him away. There we go. Okay. I need to find me a good spot for a cornerstone. Go this way towards Peaceful Valley so I have a moment to kind of pose my character a bit. Oops. Instead, I'm going to compose myself, yet I'm over here running right into fights. Like an idiot. Like a big dummy. Nope. That's not... Sounds like the opposite of what I meant to do. I've probably just screwed myself over horribly. Note yourself, don't trust anything around here. Okay. That's fine, I'm not really looking for any enemies, I'm just trying to get to a good place to set my home. Set my home. Okay. Okay. For the next little bit, I'm avoiding combat just so I can get to a good cornerstone. I don't want to teleport all the way back out of this place because I'm not done working on my character here. I want to find a really good spot to settle for a second. Okay. Kind of rude. Kind of kind of need you to not be such a hater. I'm stuttering. Bye. Okay. Let's just keep going. Keep going until I find a good spot. I mean, I suppose if I was going to be smart, which I am not. If I was going to be smart, I just switched to my better classes. I'm not going to be smart. Oh my god, he's trying to phase through the thing. And he couldn't take it anymore. Alright, let me take a look at this. Magic damage. Alright, so that is... I mean, well, it's a hard class. So obviously it's better. Magic damage... No, I don't need that. That's the one I want. Attack speed's not going to do a whole lot. This is nothing but good. Like there's I don't like the fact that my thing is thumping my controller. Go with that for now. Nice. Okay. Nobody home. Wow. Apparently knocking is not your strong suit. What a jerk. Okay. So go in here and my loot collector. There we go. Alright, now, without dying, come at me, bruh. Well, not me particularly. Oh dear. I've made a horrible mistake. Hey, buddy. So I'm not overly wild about the whole falling ceiling thing, where everything's thrown at me. So I'm gonna need you to just not do that. Thank you. Oh shit. That wasn't what I wanted. That was the opposite of good. Over here. Play my thing. Health and health regen, I lose movement speed and stability. I don't need that one. What do you think? Health and health regen over stability and movement speed? I'm like, stability is one of those things I'm not too clear on, to be perfectly honest. Like, I never really understood what that actually did. Alright. I'm gonna trust you. Because you have champ in your name. That's all I need to see. Okay. I see, okay. So instead of being flung across the room, I may just get knocked back a couple steps then, if it's high enough. That makes sense. I can get with that. But being that my character kind of needs to hang back anyway, I'm not overly concerned with getting up. Oh, I shouldn't be concerned with getting up close with this character. Should have probably rephrased that better. Well. Why now? No, this is like the worst time. Nope. I will use my... Because you are bad. I am not dealing with one of those dudes right now. I will deal with virtually anything but that. Okay. Now... Before I was interrupted... There we go. Oop. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting close on... I think flux-wise, I'm actually really close to what I need. It's the soul that I need to get to. Back out of this again. Okay, so That's the one I don't need. Don't need that. Health regen, jump versus attack speed, and magic find. I will probably do that unless there's a better one. Don't need critical damage. That's better jump anyway. I'll take that one. It's also a hat. Okay, cool. So I can get rid of those. Nice. I'm happy with that. Cool. Wasn't that just sexy? Alrighty. Oh god, you're laggy, you're so freaking laggy. Okay, so it recommends 8 and 9 for that one. I'm going to use my knight once I get in here. That way, if I have any trouble, I can just tear through it. Won't be that big of a deal. What am I... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Stop going there. There we go. Whoa. I don't know what the hell that was, but no thank you. Yeah, no. There, simplify that. And simplify that. That's not what to do. So I'm getting there, about 5,000 away from that goal. It's the golden souls that's going to take me a minute. Find a good underground here. Shouldn't be that bad. This part, even though I've got a very combat-ready character, I'm not going to go in looking for fights necessarily. I will mess up somebody if I feel like they're going to be a problem. Okay. Hey, there we go. First try. Fantastic. Sorry, I got a message on my phone, so glance down at that for a moment. It's weird, like certain types of things I'm gonna farm like crazy, because I know that when I get my club world, a lot of stuff is based off from certain types of things, of certain resources are more used than others. Though trying to be kind of cheap and letting my knight do the bulk of the work and then having... No, I don't want to fish. Why are you fishing? Okay, yeah, that's not what I meant to do. No, I thought about having my knight do the bulk of the work and then switching over to my Tomb Raiser. See if he can get all the XP, or at least the bulk of it. Hello there. That's not what I meant. There's some minerals I guess I could see. I'm being a little bit picky, I guess, on what I'm getting. Right now I'm trying to get more primordial flame, because eventually I'm going to need to make more bombs. Like, I'm not even phased by that dude trying to attack me. Come on, bro. So whereas this is a cool mount that I'm very happy with it. One thing I will say that I am kind of salty about is that after being away for so long, I did end up losing a lot of things, and one of the things I lost was I at one point had a dragon mount that I don't have anymore. So I'm a little salty about that. That means I'm going to have to go farm stuff to make it again, which is fine. I can do it. Yeah, well, the thing is, whenever I came back to the game, uh, I had a bunch of, I had unlocked like 5 different classes before leaving the game. When I came back, I only had 2 of my classes. It was wiped out, or a lot of that stuff was taken away. Like, I had my knight and my gunslinger whenever I started up again. Then I chose for a free class, because I got a one of those tokens, one of those player class tokens. I chose the Tomb Raiser because I hadn't played that one yet. But yeah, I lost a Lunar Lancer, a Revenant, and a Pirate. And I think maybe even another one as well, but those I know for a fact I lost. But, you know, I can't be too mad because I did take a couple years off from playing the game, so with all the changes that have happened in that time, I can't really be mad about it. Because, to be perfectly fair, yes, I invested time in the game, but I didn't really invest like a whole lot of actual money. If I invested a lot of money into the game, maybe a different story. I'd just be pissed. One second. Alright. Sorry, I was checking something on my phone and also checking, like, real time, not just how long I've been streaming, but time in general, because it is getting late here, and I do have to work early in the morning. So, it's kind of one of the things where it's winding down, and this is just kind of a trial run to see if I'd be able to run a online game while streaming. So apparently it's handling it well enough, so that's a yes. Give me all that primordial flame. Man. Sorry if we get kind of quiet. Just kind of focusing a bit. All right. I think what I might do is I might go back to the home world, take care of a couple things, and then I might call it a night here soon because it is almost 10 p.m. and I actually have to be at work at 4 in the morning, so I'm starting to get worn down, and I know I need to get some sleep. I mean, you're welcome to add me. I mean, it's KingOfClubs 87 is my is why I go is pretty much why I play on hardly on almost every game I play. So you're welcome to add me. Um, can't promise I'll be on tomorrow. Just largely because it always depends on how work goes. Sometimes I'm too tired, and we'll see. Because I might play this game, or I might stream one of my other games. But yeah, definitely add me, of course. I am not opposed. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go back to Homeworld. Well, no, I'm gonna go to a cornerstone first. Do that, and then I will. There's one thing I want to check out at Homeworld before I get off. Where's one of the cornerstone spots? There we go. Okay. Thank you. I'll add you in just a sec. Probably after I stop the stream, to be honest. Let's see. Oh. That gives me a buff on my critical, but not enough for me to warrant switching that out. Those. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Nice. Sure. Okay. Personal chest, perhaps. Fragments. Yeah. Do some. Check out the dragon crucible thing. Oops. Oh well. Not a big deal right now. See, the first one I had was the Winter Dragon. That was the very first one I got. Wish I could start working on that one again if I wanted. I'm trying to save up my golden souls, so I'm not going to do it right now. But yeah, that's one of the things I was going to look at. Because I started working on some of the dragons, but the Winter Dragon was, I believe, the first one I did, and the one I put the most work into. There. Alright, I'm going to call it a night. I will add you to my thing once I have stopped my stream. Thank you for joining me. I may or may not do a stream tomorrow. Like I said before, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing yet. A lot of my stuff is just on the fly. So, we'll see how everything's going. And to anyone who watches this later on, because I do post these streams on YouTube after the fact, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see y'all next time.